Hello everyone, this is your girl Jennifer from Japanese Cake Samo, located in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Today I'm going to be sharing with you samosa recipe. Let's go ahead and start with the fillings. We're going to need shredded beef or minced meat, our onion, fresh pepper, vegetables, seasoning. But normally your beef is supposed to be minced. I prefer buying mine from the normal market, normal beef. Then I'll cut into tiny pieces and cook. After cooking, I'll blend with my blender. But if you don't have a good blender, please just purchase your minced meat already. It's normally sold in supermarkets. Okay, so I've already put my meat in a pot, my meat, my seasoning, which is bouillon cubes, salt, curry, thyme, fresh pepper. After cooking it, I will move into blending it. When you want to blend, you don't need to put too much water. Even though the water from the meat is much, you have to reduce it because it's going to take time to dry out. So we're going to frying of our meat now, of our filling. We'll add oil in your pan. After adding your oil, you allow it to get hot. When it's hot, you add your onion. After adding your onion, you're going to stir fry for about 1 or 2 minutes. I normally like my onion to get a little bit brown. Okay, I think it adds more flavor to it. I don't know. Okay, so after about 1 or 2 minutes, you can now add in your fresh pepper. After adding, you have to stir it together and allow it for another 1 to 2 minutes for it to get combined together. So after this, the next step now is now to add our grinded beef inside. You stir very well. You have to really be cautious of your vegetable oil. If you notice your oil is not enough, you can drop a little bit. It does not have to be running with oil at all. Then you stir properly, stir very well, and allow for some time. Now I really can't tell you how many minutes it's going to take. You have to watch it. You know, when you fry your normal beef, how it's going to be getting brown. So you have to watch it and keep on stirring for it not to get, to avoid it getting burnt. You have to keep on stirring. As you can see closely, our meat is already getting brown. So like that frying color when you fry your normal single beef, like your lumps of beef. Okay, so now I feel it's very okay. Our water is dried out, our beef is well fried. You can now add your vegetables. Now is your choice. Some persons even work without vegetable. They just fry their beef and use it for their filling like that. Okay, but now I decide to add vegetables. Okay, I'll add my cabbage first because I think cabbage has to weaken up very well before your carrots. You add your cabbage and stir properly, allow it for some time, like about a minute or two or so. Then I'll add my carrot. Carrot is the last thing, except you want to add other vegetables, is your choice. Okay, so I'll stir properly together, and in about 2 minutes also, my filling is ready for my samosa. It was so tasty and yummy. Please, this is the filling. See how it's looking very nice. Okay, we'll go into making of the wraps now. If you want to see the recipe of making this wrap, please check my video before this of making of spring roll. You see the recipe for making this paste now you're seeing. Okay, so this is just how you have to work on. I explained everything about the brush and the making of the wrap in my former video, the one I did before this, making of spring roll. Okay, so for the samosa one, I normally like making a rectangle shape because it's easier for me to work with rectangle. So a rectangle, like not a rectangle, like a strip, a long strip rather. Let's say rectangle. Okay, and sometimes if I don't want to make them one, I can make a big one that I will cut into two. I see that one is faster for me to do. But if you're not sure of your sizes, you can just make them one like this until you're done making your wrap. As you can see, I'm just repeating them. I made a lot of them. I made a lot of them. I've made some already, so I'm just showing you this ones. But if you see me making spring roll, I normally make a bigger size that will just cut into two. It's easier for me. When you do your wrap, like I said in my other video, it's very easy to know when it's ready. It will dry up the way it will be easy for you to pull out. That's when you're using a good non-stick pan. Okay, so now we'll go into wrapping of our filling, our samosa filling. Like I said, I like making it big, then I'll cut it into two. But if you don't trust yourself, you can do it one. Okay, so this is me sharing one big size into two. I will take my filling, I'll put it at the starting of the strip. Or I call it the strip. I'm still calling it a strip. Okay. We'll put it at the starting. Please watch closely how I'm folding. After covering the first one, I'm going to go to the opposite side. I keep on going to the opposite side, like not the same direction. When you fold to the left, you fold to the right. You fold to the left, you fold to the right. Always remember you're going opposite until you get to the end where you can't fold again. Then you're going to glue with your flour mixture. Like I said in my previous video, it is just flour and water I used to make this glue. So when you finish, when you get to the end that you can't fold anymore, you glue. Make sure it's tight so it's not going to open up when you're frying. I will just repeat it again. Just watch closely because it can really be tricky at times when you're doing it on your own. You add your fillings again at the beginning. You fold. Try not to pack so much fillings anyway, so that it'll be easy for you to fold. For a beginner, I don't pack so much at all like this. It's just make a little until you get used to it. You fold to the opposite side. As you can see, my filling was too much, but I'm trying to push it in because the more the filling, the more delicious it is. So you go to the opposite side, you go to the opposite side again. If you go to left, you go to right. You go to left, you go to right until you get to the end where you can't fold anymore. Then you glue. I think it's just easy, but you have to practice it. It's just easy to do. So this is just all about making your samosa filling and your samosa wrap. When you finish doing, depends on the quantity you want. When you finish making it, then you can fry it and enjoy yourself. Small chops are really nice. Like I love small chops, and I believe most Nigerians love small chops. Okay, so I'm just repeating it. Just watch what I'm doing. I'm just repeating for you to see. These are the ones I did. Like I think I did up to like this one gave me up to like I think 60 years, like 60 wraps. Okay, please, you can do them down and store in the in the freezer. Sorry, not refrigerator, in the freezer. Then when you want to make use of it, you bring it out and allow it to defrost. Not defrost, not like for it to get wet or like defrost. When it defrost, you can start working on it. Not like when it defrost, you now leave it again. If you do that, it's going to start tearing out. But me, I don't even like keeping inside the freezer. I prefer making it the day I'm doing. The only way you can preserve it after wrapping it like this, you can now store them in the freezer. When you want to fry, you bring them out. That's the best way. I'll tell you. That's the best way to keep your small chops, like your spring roll and your samosa. That is the best way to do that. Okay, this is me just repeating it. You can also fold before you put your fillings also. This is just it. I just did. I think I filmed almost everything until I finished. Spring rolls, samosa puff is one of the best snacks you can only see in any party. So it's very important snacks in Nigeria now. Okay, and it is best eaten with pepper sauce, yeah, or ketchup. You can eat your spring roll, your samosa, your puff with pepper sauce. It's always nice with pepper sauce or ketchup, like I said. Okay, and you fry with deep frying method, please. That's you need to put enough oil, not the one that you put just put shallow oil and just put it and start frying to just get burnt. You need to fry with deep frying method. Okay, so this is just the video I have for you. Please, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank